What's up guys, JJ Ricochet back with another mapping video. Today we are looking at an empires video, in which it is what if I had something, sorry. What if Italy tried to create an empire? Technically, what if Italy tried to recreate the Roman Empire in its greatest stages? So, yeah. First, Italy is most likely going to declare war on Slovenia because they're an easy target, relatively easy target to go after. And so, yeah. They will start moving in to... That is way too big of a brush size. They will start... Italy is buffed, just so you know, so they actually have the strength to go through all of this. Italy will start pushing into... One second. Alright, Italy will start pushing into Slovenia, eventually taking their capital and fully taking them over, and fully annexing them. The next country that they would go for is Switzerland, as they're trying to just go... They're trying to go after countries that are like around their mainland. So yeah, they will go after Italy. Italy. They will go after Switzerland. NATO does not exist, so that Italy has a fair chance. So yeah, NATO doesn't exist. So Italy will push into the Swiss Alps with a little bit of trouble because mountains suck. But they will get a little bit of land from Switzerland and start pushing a little bit further in until they get like to the main part of the Swiss Alps, and their advancing stops and they reach a stalemate. So until their troops can break that stalemate, Italy will go ahead and declare war on Croatia. And Croatia will get taken over relatively easily. As they're not as strong as Italy, even like without its buff. So they will push into Croatia. Their military is now like fully mobilized. They are ready for this. They will take Croatia's little like handle, and then the rest of it will just surround. What is going on with my voice? Yeah, sorry about that. Something was going on. But they will then declare war on Bosnia and Herzegovina, and start pushing in from their newly acquired land that their troops are already in. And at this point, the stalemate breaks as Switzerland pushes back and gets almost inside of Italy's territory before they push back a little bit, so that they have a little bit of land to work with as they start focusing mainly on Bosnia and Herzegovina. Which they will do successfully as they take their capital, I think, and they completely capitulate, which will cause them to be fully annexed. Yeah. Just had to check my map to make sure I was right that they got fully annexed instead of being puppeted. So, yeah. And Rapid Royal, if you are watching this video, I know if you have made a what if Italy made an empire, but it would be, if Italy made an empire, it would more likely be the Roman Empire, because they really want that power. But I am thankful for that because I did get this idea from you. So if you're watching this, thanks for that. And if you're watching to this point, viewers, make sure to go subscribe to his channel, as he's pretty funny. He has good content. He makes Empire videos. And yeah, it's just overall, he's a pretty good YouTuber. But Switzerland, their capital of Bern? I don't know capitals. But their capital's taken. And they are fully annexed. And yeah, so Italy currently has this much land. And the next few countries that they'll be going after, they will declare war on Serbia, Montenegro, Kosovo, and Albania, all at the same time. And yeah, this will cause them to be able to push into Serbia. Also, the reason they were able to take over Switzerland is they got their military from out of here and put them into there, and now the military is back in here, so they're doing a full push, as they're not in war with anyone else. Their whole military is here, and they are quickly taking over. Ooh, I had the hiccups. They're quickly taking over all of the countries here. They will completely annex all of the countries here, I think. Yeah, they will completely take over. And they will send an ultimatum to North Macedonia and Hungary. They will send ultimatums to North Macedonia and Hungary, which North Macedonia will accept, Hungary will not, so they will declare war on them. They will also at the same time declare war on Austria. And Bulgaria. Just have to get rid of these borders real quick. Sorry about that. So they will start invading into Bulgaria through their border, and they will also color this in right. They'll also declare war on whatever that is. I don't care enough to look it up, and I don't care enough to know. Sorry if you're from that country, but they will take it over and like zero time at all. And they will move through Austria and into Hungary as well, as they will take Budapest, which is somewhere around here. They will take Budapest, causing Hungary to capitulate, and Austria's capital is somewhere around like here-ish, and they will take that, trying to push over and cut off troops. Before they can do that, Austria does surrender, and Bulgaria does surrender as well, as they have exhausted all of their Bulgaria had exhausted all of their military into trying to push them back, and had no one left after they completely failed. Sorry if I'm a little loud, just turn your volume down. I refuse to turn my microphone down again because I edited a video and I was way too quiet and couldn't change the volume back, so yeah. Full annexation for all of these. Actually, they will puppet. 1 second. this is fully annexed. So I'm gonna just do that. And then they will puppet that, which will also lead them to declare war on Czechoslovakia. Basically, it's just Czechia and Slovakia, and Romania, and just Romania. And Romania will also get an ultimatum letter, which they will accept in a heartbeat, as they don't want to lose their population. So they will get fully annexed by the Roman Empire. Oh wait, no, sorry, my bad. They will get partially annexed by the Roman Empire. And this little area right here will be puppeted. And so Czechia will start pushing in a little bit of little increments, as well as Slovakia, as Italy starts pushing into them through their puppet state, trying to take the capital of Slovakia, which they do successfully, capitulating Slovakia and taking the troops back, as well as fully kicking out Austria. Switch over to the right color. Thank you. They will start an invasion. Wait, did I say Slovakia again? As well as kicking out the troops of Czechia. They will push into Czechia, as well as have their puppet state pushed into by Czechia. And they do cut off the Czechian troops, but the Czechia does push out through their troops as Italy tries to capture their capital. I don't know where the capital is. I'm just going to say it's about right there. So they're going to push up. Sorry if I'm wrong, though, but they're going to spearhead and take the capital. And the country starts to collapse, but they never do surrender. But doesn't matter, as they have lost. So yeah, in this peace treaty, we can see that it's full annexation, except not full annexation, I'm stupid, my bad. The puppet state gets around this much. And if you guys don't know, I made a what if the United States made an empire video a while back, and I've just learned now that Adis Pro, which is my inspiration for actually making mapping videos, actually did a US what if US made an empire video, and I was really excited because I did it before him for once, and I actually got ideas that weren't directly stolen. So yeah, the next place Italy is gonna go after is et François, and also these micronations. They will also declare war on Belgium and Luxembourg, as well as the Netherlands will just get roped into this because I don't really have anything else for them to do. And they will also drag Germany into this. And this is our little war that we have going on here. Italy will take this island. They will just claim it and put their military into it. And yeah, Germany will start pushing into what was Czechia, doing a very well of a job, also taking a bit of the puppet state. Pushing in, while Italy goes from the south, trying to push France and Germany back, as France pushes like this with the help of Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg as well. Italy will push back a little bit more, trying to get closer and closer, and eventually spearheading for the capital, Berlin, which I believe is like right here-ish. And they will get pretty far before German troops cut them off from their allies and start encircling them as they almost completely wipe out the spearhead, as Italy tries to make another one and reconnect with the troops. The troops will beat back the Germans as the Germans make the opening wider and start pushing back into their territory, as Italy makes a makes a full campaign. That's the wrong color. A full campaign to get rid of their people in their nation. And they will push in, taking this little micronation right here, and start pushing further into France. Going through, they've gotten a lot of population from these wars and a lot of military strength alike. They will start pushing out of the land that they just regained, meeting up with their troops and expanding, getting to Berlin, taking Berlin, and Germany capitulates, collapses, and yeah, we all saw that coming. And yeah, they will start invading into the Netherlands and into Belgium, taking Luxembourg from Germany. And at this point, the Netherlands has been taken over completely. And Belgium collapses, surrenders, and France is like, whoa, we can talk about this. We don't want to lose our capital. You're right on the doorstep of Paris. They go all around, cutting them off from Spain and trying to cut off their sea access. And yeah, they take Paris, and France surrenders. So don't ask me how. Italy just completely took all of these guys. So yeah, they will completely annex all of France, all of Belgium, and most of the Netherlands, but not all. They will leave this much of the Netherlands and this much of Germany. To the respective countries. They will actually I'm given that. I don't know what keeps happening with my voice. Oh. So yeah. And yeah, that is currently what our Roman Empire is looking like. They will next declare war on Italy. What? Italy? Italy? Uh, Italy? They'll declare war on Greece, which will get Turkey involved. Because Turkey doesn't like Greece. They don't like greasy food. But yeah. And Greece will pull Cyprus in, as well as Azerbaijan and Eritrea. And why is this that way? So yeah, this is our current war. Just gonna give that to Italy because I don't feel like doing a whole war where, okay, they've declared war. Okay, the war's over. So the Roman Empire will go through with the help of Istanbul. Istanbul's Istanbul's military, like National Guard, will also help, as well as Turkey's navy will take over most of these islands, make a few landings, as well as drop a nuclear. But I'm just kidding. But yeah, they will take Greece. And Italy is known for switching sides. Congratulations. Yeah, now they're at a war with Turkey. Get on the right dot. And Azerbaijan and Eritrea. And they will also declare war on Georgia. And, God, I don't want to do that. Alright, yeah, they will push into Turkey, capturing most of these islands, making a naval landing in Cyprus, taking that over, and pushing up through, taking Istanbul, and yeah, this is, this is not looking good for them. Oh, you're trying to tell me you exhausted all your military on the war with Greece, thinking Italy, for once, would not switch sides? Oh, well, no. Congrats, you've surrendered. As well as Eritrea, as they don't want to get into war. They will send an ultimatum to Georgia and Azerbaijan. Georgia will accept this ultimatum. Azerbaijan will accept this ultimatum. And Georgia will not, being invaded and completely taken over anyways. And yeah, this is currently what we've got. So yeah, they will make that a puppet state, as that was a puppet state for them when they were a thing. And for the rest of these guys, it's full annexation. And at this point, Italy is starting to feel some of the things that the Roman Empire felt, which is called collapse. I'm just kidding. They aren't going to collapse just yet. But they are experiencing some rebellions that are happening. one of them being in their puppet state, which will rebel, and yeah, Roman Empire does not care. They will take it back, make it back into a puppet state, but that does not let other groups know as other groups start to break out. And yeah, Italy will sweep over this smaller one, but they will have a bit of a harder time going through this other one as they start pushing out and reconnecting with other groups that start to form, meeting up and making one big front. Italy will stop this front from expanding anymore by pushing their military and starting to encircle. Well, they're already encircled. They're inside of the country, but starting to encircle further until eventually they can wipe out the rebels and discourage any more rebellions to pop up. So, next, they will declare war on Syria. Wrong color. Syria. Palestine. Israel. Lebanon. Israel. Palestine. Jordan. Iraq. Oh my god, I didn't even hit it. Egypt. Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, and Morocco. They will send an ultimatum to all the African countries to just give up your land. And a few of them will accept, not all of them. A few of them being Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Egypt. Well, no, not Egypt. Sorry, Israel. And yeah. And also Lebanon. I almost forgot to include that one. But yeah, they will all accept this ultimatum. I don't know what that is. I don't use that menu, so I don't really know what's in there. I just used the keybinds. It took me like 5 seconds to learn because I just looked them up. AKA pressing on them and seeing what they said. But yeah, these countries will accept the ultimatum, therefore they are no longer involved in the war. Israel and Lebanon are gone. But this does not deter Italy, as they will start to push back into wrong color, Libya, making a landing in the northern parts of it, and making a few landings in Egypt, going all the way through going through Israel, starting to take over Jordan and Palestine, and Syria collapses, Jordan collapses, Iraq has a little bit longer to go. Eventually, they start getting overrun, rebel groups start popping up, and they surrender and collapse. Egypt has a lot of fight left in them because a lot of land was wanted by Italy in the contract that they sent, the ultimatum that they sent. And they were like, no, we want to keep our land, so no. And they will put full force effort to try to get back to the coast and start encircling the different groups of the Italian army, fully murdering one of them, but the other one puts up a decent fight until the Italian army re-arrives and, yeah, basically kills the entire Egyptian army going down the border of Libya and Egypt, trying to separate them, and doing so successfully because it's mostly desert. Meeting back up with their Israel front, and eventually Egypt just surrenders, as well as Libya. And these guys are not that strong. I know Egypt is like top 10, but at this point, Italian army is probably like the second or first. Probably not the first. The USA is just too good. It's too good. But yeah, they will fully annex. What am I doing? What am I saying? They will not fully annex, but if we're being honest, just take like barely anything from these guys. That is what they're going to take from them. Fill. You get rid of that. Get rid of this little thing. This is a puppet state. Don't ask me why they made that tiny little thing a puppet state, but they did. Fully annexed. I don't care enough to draw out the little borders anymore. I'm just going to fully annex them. They will send an ultimatum to Kuwait. Kuwait will accept the ultimatum. And I've been recording for 30 minutes now. And I will edit this down so you guys don't have to watch me do all this stuff. Just kidding, I won't. Ha, tricked ya. This is a 30-minute video. God bless it. But yeah, that is bam. Yeah, the last war of this video is going to be, oops, that's the Mediterranean. Spain and Portugal and the United Kingdom will all go to war against, well, Italy will go to war against all of them, I should say, since they're the ones declaring war. But yeah. So, Italy will start to invade into these Iberian islands. Well, Spanish islands, I should say, because this is the Iberian Peninsula, not that. But yes, now Italy will start pushing into the Iberian Peninsula, pushing along the coast of Spain, taking a lot of their major cities, and pushing through the tip of Morocco, and pushing into Portugal, taking Portugal's capital. Portugal will not have to, but they will choose to surrender after this, causing Italy to be able to push into Spain from the top. Encircling some troops, killing some troops, encircling more troops, those troops pushing back. Click the right color, thank you. The troops pushing back into them. Spain will evacuate their troops. Spain will start evacuating all troops. Their capital is taken, and yeah, they will just start collapsing. I did not mention this, but I thought it in my head. Yeah, there was a rebellion of like this whole little thing that I forgot to mention. That's how they took it so easily. But yeah, they will send an ultimatum over to Britain. Britain will accept, seeing how like the entirety of Spain was just taken over, and sorry, I just had to do that. Yeah, they will accept the ultimatum. That's all I need to say. So in this ultimatum, they give up everything but Northern Ireland and Scotland to the Empire. For the Empire. And yeah, that is the Roman Empire completely made again. Well, almost completely. They had a lot of, not a lot, but they had a bit of Iran. Probably a bit of some other country that I forgot about. But yeah, let me just color this in real quick. No, for the love of God, I don't want to do that. What color? That's that. Brush. God, it keeps popping up because I keep pressing Control on accident. I got a copyrighted song stuck in my head, and I really want to sing it, but I can't. But yeah, this is the new and improved Roman Empire in modern day. And I've been recording for 37 minutes, 38 now. And I'm not editing this video because I'm tired of school, which just got out, and I need a quick break. So I hope you all had a great day. I hope you take into account that these videos always take a very long time to make, and the alternative futures of the world take a very long time to edit, probably like 30 minutes each, and I do a lot of them. So most of these videos take a lot of time to edit, a lot of time to record, as you can clearly see. But show your support by leaving a like, comment, subscribing if you want. And I will see you all in the next video. Make sure you turn on the notifications so you don't miss the next video, because it'll probably come out in a while. Or 5 seconds. We don't know. But, yeah. I will see you all next time. JJ Ricochet, out.